what is self-love to you? Like, the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing self-love is way more than I ever can imagine it could be. And the more the more that I'm like self-aware of everything, because like it took me to really like go through something. Like I wrote this, I put time and date stamps on everything I write. This was written Friday, October 20th at 10 p.m. Like I was going through something and I just started people and places and things started revealing themselves when I was like at my lowest. And like, I just started seeing stuff that like I overlooked because like, you just like kind of overlook them, honestly, just because, you really love those people and you look past like their flaws because you just love them and you want them to be in your life. But like to what extent? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just a thought. But like I wrote what self-love is to me, because self-love can be different for everybody. But I feel like one of the there's like a couple key components to make sure to enforce them, like I feel like should be on anybody's list, in my opinion, you know? And like at first I used to think that like self-love was like treating myself and, my self-care days and like stuff like that. Like it was way more than I can ever imagine it could be. And this is what I wrote down. Hang on. And like I mentioned, I wrote this when it was like a couple weeks of me just going through hell. Like life was lifing and life was decided to kick my ass from any fucking angle that it could. Like anything that could go wrong was going wrong. I'm not crying. I got something in my eye. Like I don't know if it's a freaking lash or what. What the hell? Hang on. My bad. Okay. Self-love, I'm learning, is way more than I can ever imagine it can be. Self-love is boundaries. Standing on what you say and how you refuse to be treated. Self-love is love. Loving the people, places, and things that you surround yourself with. If not, then why bother? Self-love is care. Being handled with care, as if the people that know you know that you have to be treated right to continue to be in your life. Self-love is strength. The strength to release anything that no longer serves you. And that last one, the strength to release anything that no longer serves you, I feel like is one of the hardest ones, because that can be family members, that could be friends, that could be a lover, that could be your spouse, that could be anyone, that could be a friend, a childhood friend, that could be anybody. And the strength to know what you deserve from anybody and to distance yourself. You can love them from a distance, but you just are not going to let them have access to your life, access to you, access to the person that you are and the friend that you offer, because it's not being reciprocated. Not just friend, lover, family member, like distance, or sometimes you might just really just have to cut them off. Like just allow them not to have any access. And I don't know. That was just some thoughts, like literally late night thoughts of me, but just standing on business with all of those. Self-love, the boundaries, loving yourself, and making sure the people that you're surrounding yourself love you just as much as you love you, or vice versa, loving yourself as much as other people love you, and realizing that you deserve the love that you see or the love that you give to other people. You deserve that from you first and foremost, to love yourself, to know. And then the more you love yourself and the more you value yourself, the more that, and I'm just speaking from my experience, from like what I'm going through literally right now, today, what I'm going through, like learning just to love myself, to let people go. And I'm a Cancer. I spoke about this before. I'm a Cancer. So I will sink my claws in people, and it's hard for me to let them go, to release them, like regardless of what they did. And like when I'm done, I'm just done. Like when some claws are released, it's over. You know what I mean? Like I'll be cool, cordial with people, but like it just really be clipped. Like and like I'm not gonna just say one and done, or like when like I'm done with a person. It depends on how severe it is. Like other people, we can rekindle it later, but like as far as like the revolving door type of situation, like if it's like gonna keep happening, I'm not gonna entertain it. If that took a lot, that takes a lot. That's taking a lot, because I said going through it right now with a lot of stuff. And like I talked about retrograde. I'm going through retrograde right now, and I feel like I like cried so much like back in October that I feel like I don't know if I'm all cried out from the shit I was going through, or I just am content with everything and letting the universe just do its job and like just let it play out. And like I'm not trying to fight the current. And I know like I said, and I realized I said I'm going through retrograde. Everybody in the universe is going through retrograde, so it's not just me. But I'm just saying that I was able to pick up this time what my lesson was, and like the self-love situation goes hand in hand with that too. Just loving myself to realize that, you know, it's okay to not be okay with certain things, and it's okay to, you know, not allow access from other people that you don't feel value you anymore. Because I'm starting to value myself more. And if they don't see, you know, the value and like just the little bit of shit that I asked for, like I don't feel like I asked for a lot. I don't feel like I'm a, what they call it, a high maintenance friend, or high maintenance family member. Like I literally was the only girl, so I know how to be by myself. I have 2 girls, and I mean, I can be by myself, but I'm just asking for like the little bit of communication that I don't get, or just the respect, or just for it to be reciprocated. If it's not being reciprocated, then maybe that's not my friend group. You know what I mean? Like maybe like I love the people enough to, and I let them go. You know what I mean? I still love them. I still have love for them. Like I'm not fake, because my feelings were like pure and genuine. But like I just feel like I love me more. And like instead of like making myself so upset about if like certain things were upsetting me as much as infrequently as they were, like they're just not my cup of tea. Or like, and I don't say I grew out of them as if to say I'm at a higher level or they're at a higher level. Just like where I'm going is not where they're going. You know, not my next level and my next chapter. Our chapter is closed. You know what I mean? Maybe I can meet them in a different chapter. But as of right now, how I feel, it's not that. But I'm going to go back to self-love. So I just spoke on that because like that's like one of the things I'm going through. But like even with family too, like I had to distance myself and realize, and it was really fucking hard. It was really fucking hard because I feel like I am so close to my family, especially some of my female cousins. And I felt like I feel like I love them. I still like maintain a relationship with them, but I just realized that we're not friends. We're family. So certain things I just realized I don't want you to have access to, because that's something for my friends. I don't want my family to know everything. I don't want my family to see anything. So I distance myself with social media, with mad shit. And that was just something I felt like that's like something that like I came to terms with, and it hurt because like the female family members that I'm speaking of, they might see this, but it is what it is. Like, I just feel like nothing really changed. It's just like, I'm just realizing my place, and I'm not going to push anything or force anything. And it is what it is. I accepted it for what it is. And like, instead of hurting myself and getting disappointed, I just distance myself in certain aspects. And they might not even notice, but it's just something that I was doing that I felt like I needed to freaking stop. And that's on that. Next. So it's not even just like a matter of cutting people off. It's just a matter of like, just, you know, distinguishing where they need to be. Like, you know, put them in a little category, and like they can have their like little chapter, or like I just am able to distinguish where they like what type of expectations, so I'm not getting disappointed because they're family. So I don't want to push them away. But like, I can distance myself from family. I will cut family off. I have cut family off. There's family members that I have no intentions on ever rekindling shit with them, and I can fucking sleep peacefully every night knowing that, because that's what I've been doing. Standing on business. Okay, and next, what we talk about? Self-love, boundaries. Okay, so, and I'm just like recapping like the whole year. Okay, so boundaries. I feel like that goes hand in hand with like, okay, so my thing, and one thing that I can admit 100% that I played a part in certain things of how people were treating me, because I wasn't setting the boundaries and I weren't making them clear. I just let stuff build up and bothered the fuck out of me until I let stuff bother the hell out of me until I just was done. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just done. I'm over it. Because I feel like some things I feel like you shouldn't have to communicate. It's just to be just, like adults should just get it, but they don't. But that's one thing that I could take accountability with I didn't set clear boundaries. So I wasn't showing them how to treat me. They were treating me a certain way, and I kept just like, it's okay. And I'm getting mad. It's building up. It's good. But it's not okay. I wasn't okay with it. So like, that's one thing that I could say that like I was not the best at, is like setting clear boundaries, and then like if they crossed it, then move accordingly. Yeah, but I fumbled with like the boundary situation, and I learned from it. But at the end of the day, I still feel like I still stand on it, because like I said, a lot of things I feel like it shouldn't be communicated. It's just like stuff that I feel like. And that's what I mean. Like, that's why I said I'm not even mad anymore about the certain situations. But one thing is funny. Okay, I'm going to circle back to the friend situation. Okay, so I had somebody cut me off. And, like, I was genuinely freaking hurt, because I love my friends. My friends become my family. And I feel like that's why I get so hurt by it. I feel like my hair's starting to look crazy. But that's why I feel like I get so hurt by them. And one of my friends cut me off, and I feel like if I did something wrong, I feel like I like would try to apologize and like rectify it, you know what I mean? And I would speak up. Like, I'm not the type of person, like, I'll let them like, you know, be mad, and then eventually I'll like go reach out to them, because I feel like I value my friendships with like all my friends. People that I call friends, they're my family. So I wouldn't just let it slide. But if I feel like I didn't do shit, I'm not rekindling shit, because you know what I realized after they did that? That was the best thing they could have ever did for me. And then I always say this, and I mean this, and regardless of like my self-love journey right now, I knew this like 2-3 years ago. I don't lose people. People lose me. Let me say that again. I don't lose people. Okay? You hear me? I don't lose people. Them motherfuckers lose me. Because you know what happened? Guess who tried to spin the block? When they was ready, when they was healed. No, like I said, no revolving door. Okay? No revolving door. Let me clarify when I say no revolving door. Like I said, there's certain situations, certain people, and certain friendships that I can rekindle, but I just choose not to now. And under different circumstances, they're not going to change overnight. So therefore, like right now, no. Or the revolving door where they're not changed and we didn't resolve anything, because I don't feel like it was a justifiable reason for them to cut me off. I really don't. Like, there was really no reason. And that's why I didn't have to do anything for them to reach back out and want to talk and I don't need closure. I didn't do anything wrong. And if I did, I would have been with open arms. I would have been reach out to them. I didn't. When I seen that they like removed me and deleted me on certain things and kept me on certain, I deleted them off everything. Girl, bye. Bye. It's over. I have friends that like I was really close with, and I just realized, like I said, I know what bucket to put them in. And like I just fuck with them like on like a loose basis. I won't even really call them friends anymore. I call them like associates. Like I don't do birthday parties. I don't like, it's just, Yeah, it's not a friendship. My friends, you know when I'm your friend because I am present with any and everything that you got going on. Well, I want to be present if you allow me to be. I will. So you'll know. When I stop like going to parties and birthday dinners and shit like that, we're not friends because I want to be present and active because that's just me. That's like my love language. That's what I like to do because I like to show up for my friends and family. And then when I stop showing up, speaks for itself for me. But I just had to talk about that because that shit was funny to me because I knew it was going to happen. I told people I knew it was going to happen. The reason why I knew it would happen was because, like I said it before. I said it twice. I said it 3 times. I don't lose people. People lose me. 'Cause I'm a fucking asset. You know what I mean? You know, just me. I'm the prize. Okay? No, let me stop. I'm not tooting my own horn, but like toot the fucking toot. Okay? But yeah, I'm going to implement this a lot more. And like I said, I'm taking accountability with the boundary situation, with not being more transparent and vocal about setting the boundaries and enforcing them because I wasn't clear on my boundaries. So like I kind of fumbled that and I just let it build up. But like I said, like I feel like it was like common courtesy. Like it got to the point where it just was not reciprocated. So like I just got over it. Instead of, giving, like letting them know this bothers me. If they don't know when they're doing it and I'm saying it's okay, how are they gonna know? Like of course they're gonna keep doing it. They don't know. But I just feel like it's just like I said, accountability, but it's still stuff that I still stand on. Trying to think, is there anything else I want to address? I don't know. But I feel like 2024 is like the way it's ending, the way retrograde is like building this shit the fuck up and knocking the people the fuck off and knocking things the fuck out. I feel like it's going to be a good year. I really do. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. I hope that you guys are blessed with everything that you guys didn't get in 2023.